Have you ever wondered how maps are created in Battlefield 6, or really any large-scale FPS game? This is part 12 of Battlefield through a software engineer's eyes. Follow if you want to see what's really happening under the hood. I want to preface this is not a critique of the Battlefield team's decision of 2 maps a season, or the recent talk about limited resources. That will be a separate video. This is just an objective look at the process involved in creating a map. Stage 1. Concept and vision. The first stage is to define what the map should feel like, where and when it's set, and the tone, such as is it going to be focused on tight infantry combat, again, large-scale tank combat, or is it focused on verticality, along with what game modes may feature on that. Conquest, Rush, Team Deathmatch. Stage 2 and 3, gameplay design and iterative testing. The gameplay design is key to making it fun before it looks good. Level designers will greybox out the map using simple geometry before high-quality assets replace them. Also, this is when capture points, vehicle lanes, infantry routes, key choke points, sight lines, and verticality are all added. Here is also when testing begins. With each addition, questions are asked, such as, is the map one-sided? Are the vehicles overpowered? Are the choke points too aggressive? Do sightlines expose too much of the map? Designers look at death heat maps, cover, capture point locations, the travel time between points, engagement distances, and more. This stage is iterative. Each tweak has to be tested and it can take months to complete due to the complexity of each intertwined feature and concept. Stage 4. Art pass and destruction. I group this together because it goes hand in hand. This stage is where the ugly grey boxes are swapped out for real assets. Things like buildings, ground textures, roads, rubble, vegetation. If the object such as a building should be destroyable, then the artist needs to factor that in when creating the object. Everything must preserve the balance of the map. Object placement and destruction should not tilt the scale in one way or another, but it should look and feel great for the player. Stage 5. Optimization. Developers and artists work together on improving the overall performance of the map. It should run on consoles and bottom-of-the-line PC hardware. Techniques and practices like texture streaming, level detail models, memory constraints, and physics performance. Stage 6. Audio design. Sound designers add environmental ambiance, echoes where needed, interior reverb, and take into account all audio presets, such as headphones, speakers. Stage 7. Lighting. Lighting engineers add all light sources. This affects the performance and the overall mood of the map. Stage 8. QA or quality assurance. This is where the real testing begins. Hundreds of matches are played and then feedback is gathered from all parts of the map and are addressed by the relevant team. Questions are asked such as, is it optimized? Are there exploits such as out-of-bound areas, spawn bugs, AI, and vehicle pathing? Stage 9. Release and post-launch. The map is released to the players, feedback shapes what is tweaked and fixed in the map, then the process starts all over again. Finally, I want to leave you with a quote from Pascal Lubin, lead multiplayer level designer of the early Splinter Cell games. Quote, a multiplayer game exists thanks to its players, who are hungry for new content, improvements, and possibilities to adapt the game to their own style of play. The creation of a community of gamers around a game may be a blessing for a developer and its publisher, but the development of the game must be prepared in view of this. Like if you enjoyed my explanation, follow for more developer perspective videos, and this answered,